Yeah, so I solved the problem. I can now surf. I caught a time pole and sent it over. So, problem is solved. I got everybody else up in levels. I used the extra rare candy I got on someone. I don't remember. I think it was Great Black. Give me a second. I'm looking at version exclusives. Okay, so that's pretty late in the game, but I think this is a trainer battle. Excuse me. No, that's not it. There it is. Give me a moment. Oops. I'm gonna... There we go. Oh, an ad is about to start. Oh, yeah, okay. Didn't mean to do that, but okay. I was about to use Earthquake on a Wingull. That is something that can be earthquaked. Okay. 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 I think this is where they wanted me to go. Give me a second. There we go. Crunch. Excuse me. Give me a second. There we go. Dive Ball. It's one of my favorite Pokeballs. It's a shame I'll never get the chance to use it. Golduck. Okay. That's when I think I can drop with an Earthquake. Oh, he's Iron Defensing. It's not when I can drop with an Earthquake. Maybe a Crunch. He's at +6. Full restore, Pog. PP up, okay. Yeah, let's try going up. Wait. While I'm here. Nope. Mantac. Blah, 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 blah. There we go. Okay. 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 That looped me back around. Heart scale. Seal. Okay. Colores there. Shaku! I love my boy Shaku! Did I take my strength user off my team? Rare candy, Pog. I'm gonna hit him with an earthquake. I'm almost 10 levels higher, this is fine. Yeah. Thank you. Great. Okay. One, two. Um. Color's machine. Wait. Oh wait, no, this is the wrong play. apparently I have to go. Yeah, thanks. I gotta unblock my AC. There we go. I thought I'd already interacted up here. I'm gonna throw a Pokeball at it. And we'll move on from there. This game's like, so we heard you like legendaries. Loppany. I think this is where I came for my Altaria. I know this isn't the right way, by the way. I'm just kind of going. This is where I got my Altaria, by the way. This is good because I don't have Pokemon Y set up yet. If you're wondering why it's Y again, it'll be probably X when I do Steel. Maybe even Rock. So that when it's Rock, it'll probably be Y as well. As Rock benefits from Sandstorm, right? Well, the other Sand Setter the only other Sand Setters in Pokemon are rock types. It is Hippowdon, Gigalith, and Tyranitar. For rock, I think I'm gonna skip Gen 1 because I've basically done a Gen 1 Mono Rock team. Sure, I used some ground types, but those ground types would be if I even if I even chose something other than if I chose to run anything other than what I was gonna run, it would probably just be fossils. So, yeah, you trade out certain Pokemon for fossils. Yeah, that's it. Great. How helpful, right? Neat and all. In Gen 2, it really kind of picks up a bit because they start adding more rock types. The biggest one being Larvitar, which would likely be the starter. It's almost a battle of the snakes with my hippo in the middle. Why are you just setting everybody to insomnia? Just yeah, he that's what I was waiting for. Airquake. Airquake. Oh. Can I get healing? Maybe. Let's see if this is a levitate wheezing. Or if it's dead. Yep. Oh, there goes Pop Top. I forgot I built this guy's special. Griglak, son of Griglak. Griglak, son of Griglak has Moxie. Meaning Griglak, son of Griglak becomes stronger. Griglak, son of Griglak, kind of a menace, you know. Oh, Pog. Yeah. Talking magic for Earthquake. Limited range for Earthquake. Oh no, Intimidate. Doesn't even have my attack. Oh god. Yeah. Let's see. Give me a moment. Is it that one? Nope. I have a document saved that's just passwords. Okay. Sometimes apparently the password is like Reshiram or Zekrom. I think that guy had levitate. But that means you worry seeded the wrong one. You fool. Stop attacking that one. Why are you attacking that one? Pokemon. Thanks for being a waste of space. Yeah, now you attack Cryogonal. There we go. He had levitate. If you had used worry seed, didn't Hilbert or Hilda catch Kyurem? I just realized my mouse is on screen. So, I do know there's likely going to be no stream next week, because I will likely be out of town. But, next stream is likely going to end up being a finale. Will likely be a finale for this, because I think I'm going to get all the way to the, that's not what I wanted. I have to kill it now, because I've already attacked it once. Fuck, I fell asleep. But yeah, it'll likely be a finale for this, because I plan on getting all the way up to the Elite Four, but I'm going to have to, you know, I'm gonna have to Oh yeah. I'll likely have to do some leveling once I hit the Elite Four because whole party is a little low on levels. It's curse spamming. This is... Oh, never mind. I'll also have to decide what my final team is going to be for the Elite Four. Because what if I want to run... what if I want to... What's... Steelix. That's the name of the Pokemon I was looking for. Yeah, what if I want to run like Steelix? Maybe Sandslash. Maybe I'll run Sandslash. Who knows? Speaking of, or I may want to run anti-air, my Excadrill. Who knows? Fuck. Makes me need to go through the grass. Let me go back to town and heal. Because now I can do that without losing a whole lot of progress. That's one of the things I like when the things have shortcuts that you can open. Oh, that was my ankle popping. It is really funny to me that this game is like a direct sequel to Pokemon Black and White. And people are like, yeah, so we just kind of assigned a new champion. And people are like, well, what do you mean assigned a new champion? Didn't they win? No. They were not, in fact, champion material. Oh, I killed it. They were not, in fact, champion material. They lost to the two prior champions. Not saying that Iris is bad, but she was defeated by both N and Hilbert. Meaning that she is in fact just kind of worse. That's an Arcanine. Oh. Ooh, yeah. Come on, Excadrill. Full heal, there we go. Buddy. Palo Swan. My baby, crying hide and cry. What do I do? I saw my baby crying hard and could cry. What do I do? Biddy-dee-da-dee-da-do-do. Okay. Ooh, Clefairy. Oh yeah. I forgot to read chat. I was just singing Dance Magic Dance. Give me a second. Gotta grab my water. It was behind me. Why is my cursor in the middle of the screen? There we go. I have taken 2 drinks. I have a hydro flask of ice water because it's warm out. Hello, Eli.
Hello. How's it been?
It's
exciting. Or are we still in the training arc?
This isn't the training arc. I solved the issue. And now I am finishing up the story. I'll probably stop right before the Elite Four. I might see if I can just burn through the Elite Four, but I probably won't start Pokemon Y version today. But
we're doing Y?
Yeah. Pokemon Y has Larvitar. And I'm going to allow usage of Larvitar, like its evolution line, because the first 2 evolutions are ground types.
Okay.
Do you know what the third evolution is?
Axew becomes...
Not Axew,
I don't
Larvitar.
remember.
Axew is
Larvitar.
Dragon the entire time. Larvitar turns into Tyranitar, which is a Dark type. Now, I'm gonna go over the funny thing about Dark types for you. Give me a second. Give me a second.
Well, take your time. Take your time.
I've got to bring it up. So, in Generation 2, which is where Dark types were introduced, you have Umbreon, Murkrow, Sneasel,
Go.
I think Houndour. Let me just double check to see if that's a Gen 2 Pokemon. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna open all of them in a new tab so that I can
That's all good.
prove a point here. Yeah. So, yeah, it's Houndour is a Gen 2. Let me. And Tyranitar.
Murkrow is.
It
Hey,
is.
mono ground.
It is.
That's the way.
It is those five. So there's 5 Dark types introduced in Gen 2 when they added Dark types. So the easiest one to get is Umbreon,
Mono dark.
which is only Dark, right? Which to
Yep.
get Umbreon, you evolve Eevee. Now this is a friendship evolution. And you get this friendship evolution at night, right? So the first chance you have to get it is from Bill and Goldenrod. You have to do a friendship evo from that Eevee that you get from Bill. Now, if you choose to not, the 2 options are to breed more Eevees, which might be hard to do, or get to Celadon Game Corner in Kanto. Okay, so that's one of them. The next Dark type is Murkrow.
Yeah.
Murkrow only spawns at night in Kanto. So, can't even get him yet, right? Sneasel? Sneasel spawns in Route 28, which is technically in Kanto. That's the route right before Mount Silver. And Mount Silver. In Crystal, they added it to Ice Path. So if we're talking the first 2 Gen 2 games, Sneasel is also effectively unobtainable. Because it's the end of the game. Houndour.
So we're very limited on options here. Is what you're trying to get.
Houndour is Route 7 in Kanto, just like Murkrow. So both of them basically unobtainable because by the time you reach Kanto, you'll have a full team that you're running, right? Tyranitar, the final Dark type introduced in Gen 2, evolves from Larvitar. Do you know where you get Larvitar?
No, I don't. I've never played Gen 2.
Mount Silver.
Oh.
The final place you go in the game. That is.
Yeah, we're gonna have to.
That is where you. That is where you fight Red at the end of the game. There is no other time that you were ever in that area. So. Effectively unobtainable in the normal run of the game, right? You can in Crystal, you can also get him at the Celadon Game Corner. Now let's see if I can find the list. In Generation 2, Pokemon Crystal. Okay, also, by the way, if you missed out on the Eevee, you have to breed it in Pokemon Crystal. So in Gold and Silver, the Pokemon that are in the oh, there's a Ditto. Speaking of breeding Pokemon, if the Pokemon that are in the Celadon City Game Corner and Pokemon Gold and Silver, right, are Mr. Mime. Who knows why he's there, honestly. Eevee and Porygon. You get these guys,
My boy.
all at level about 15, 20. So, not the most helpful things in existence, right? Because, you know, they're heavily...
Shouts out to Porygon.
They're basically, you get them in Kanto, 40 levels below you would need them, right? Because all of Kanto is about level 60. Okay, and you're like, well, that's fine, right? Crystal, the Pokemon in the game corner in Pokemon Crystal are Pikachu at level 25. That's good. That's a higher level. That's closer to what you'll need him at, right? Great. Amazing, right?
Oh, Scraggy, my guy.
It's a shame what I'm about to do to him.
Nah, he would not get caught with his pants down.
He's getting caught with his pants down.
Bro.
Porygon is still level 15, so not the best. He's obtainable, but basically unusable. You'd have to spend a ton of time grinding him. Larvitar is level 40. That's okay, right? That's usable. In Gen 1, in Pokemon Red, the Pokemon that you can get in the Celadon Game Corner, just for comparison here, Abra, Clefairy, and Nidorina in the first window, and then in the second window, it's Dratini, Scyther, and Porygon. That's usable, right? Like, it's early in the game. It's usable. In Pokemon Blue, I mean the original, like, Pocket Monster. Which Pocket Monster Green would be the comparison.
That's how they ported it.
Yeah, it's all the same except instead of Scyther, it's Pinsir, and instead of Nidorina, it's Nidorino. Now, when you go and look at Pocket Monster Blue, the third of the original 3 games, right? Instead of Nidoran line, it's Horsey. Instead of Clefairy, it's Pikachu. Because they replaced the bug with Clefable. And Dratini is evolved. So, it's pretty good. In Pokemon Yellow, out of left field, it is still the Abra, and here's where it gets weird, right? Vulpix, Wigglytuff, Scyther, Pinsir, Porygon. What? Why is Vulpix and Wigglytuff there? Who knows?
I mean, I pop off for both of those.
I mean, yeah. I mean, they're great as well, but here's the issue. I can catch both of those in the route right next door. And then in Generation 3, in Fire Red and Leaf Green, it's Abra, Clefairy, Dratini, Porygon, and then one of the 2 interchangeable bugs. Now, if you wanted Dratini, the better game to be playing is Leaf Green, because the Dratini you get is level 24 instead of 18. And
at a point, like, who even cares though? Because you just grind them off regardless.
No, this does matter, because that means that it'll have a new move. It learns a bonus move around that level. That's the only reason it matters. And then in Generation 5, do you want to know what's in that place? A Gen 5 or Gen 4?
They just could not let go of it. They could just not let go of it.
In-
They did.
In Generation 4, the Celadon Game Corner has Mr. Mime, Eevee, and Porygon, all at level 15. So they're useless. But in the Mount Silver Cave, let's see what level you get him at. Just to see how useful he is, right? 15 or 20?
Harrison.
Do you want to know the level of everything else in the area? Actually,
Sure.
I'll give you the next lowest level thing that isn't a Magikarp or Goldian using the Good Rod, right? Because using the Good Rod, you can always fish up level 10s. They will always be level 10s. You can get a level 20 Pupitar, but I'm not going to count that because it's the same evolution line. The next lowest level thing you can get on Mount Silver that isn't from fishing, like I said, because there's also level 20s you can do with the Good Rod, because the Good Rod will always be around that level, right? The next lowest level thing is you can get a level 42 Golbat. Or a level 42 Onyx. Do you see the issue there?
A little bit, yeah. I've just been looking at the screen for a while now, and I've just got to say, I love how they have the gamer lights kitted out here and there.
Yeah. But do you understand my the source of my complaint there? You can't
Trying to get it.
It would be pointless for me to do a mono dark run of Gen 2, even though that's where they introduced dark types, because I wouldn't be able to use any of them. Unless I did Crystal, in which I would get 3.
Right, well either you don't do it or you just, put something in.
I would have to, basically spawn in all the dark types from the beginning of the game.
Either that or you just get one and then you have to grind it out.
Beat the entire game with 2.
Yeah.
2, or if it's Crystal, 3. Because I would set my starter to I'd probably have to set my starter to Larvitar, because that's the only one that would be able to maintain throughout the game with me, right? Because the others are all first evolutions. Maybe Houndour. I could do Larvitar or Houndour, I guess. Because even though...
Yeah, just a lot of weak little babies.
Yeah, because even though the others are okay, I guess. Those are teleport pads?
How many times have you gone through this now?
Not a whole lot. I never got around to playing Gen 2 not Gen 2, the remakes of Gen 5, because I played through part of it on someone else's game. So I've done this area once.
You did it through the Mono Dragon.
Yes.
Yes.
But it's different in the Mono Dragon.
The area?
Yeah, it's actually different. Because it was Pokemon Black.
They changed the puzzle between the games?
This entire area is completely different between Pokemon Black 2 and White 2.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
For example, I just did a whole password puzzle, not even in Black 2.
I had no clue. Again,
Yeah.
I'm not the Pokemon guy.
In Black 2, you beat up a bunch of people and then you press a bunch of buttons. Kind of like what I just did there. I think literally they just do this puzzle twice in black too.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's okay. I mean, this is
Oh
this is a
no.
similar room to. Oh no. Oh, it's a similar room to one in black, but
Yeah.
not the same.
Yeah. I think it's all similar but not the same. Oh, he's got the inferior crocodile. Do you want to know why I call him the inferior one?
What for?
He does he not know an attacking move?
That would be funny.
Oh, he has grass knot. You were upping your
Wow.
attack, crocodile. Okay, good. Basically, his crocodile has intimidate, making mine the better crocodile. Because mine has moxie, meaning that every time I get a kill, he gets stronger.
Right.
And the only other ability it gets is Anger Point, which means that when it gets crit, its attack is maxed. It gets plus 12 on attack if it gets hit by a crit.
Mm-hmm. Hey, by the way, no model today?
No, my phone is dead.
I see. Really got a separate camera for that.
I have a webcam, but it doesn't do the job as well.
No, I mean, to be fair, phone cameras are.
Well,
The outward facing ones are expected to be good.
the reason it doesn't do the job as well is because I have an iPhone. And the iPhone camera does face tracking. Any other camera is just copying the motions, but not tracking what my face is doing.
Right, like your mouth and your eyes.
Yeah. Oh no, a Survivor. These guys are really easy. Like, the easiest enemies in this game are the, like, the evil team. Because the evil team is fucking stupid. And they all have poison types.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, because it's the sick and twisted and evil archetype. So they've got to use them, you know?
They all
Strictly necessary.
They only have poison and steel types and dark, right? And it's like, oh, dark is like kind of a non-issue, right? But the other two types are weak to ground. This guy only causes a problem because that guy has levitate. The only move,
You can't just earthquake them.
yeah, the only ability Cryogonal gets is levitate, and it was kind of an issue with when it was a double battle against this guy, because my rival kept only targeting the just normal grunt, and the normal grunt was like a non-issue because I kind of just instantly killed him with all of my moves. Each of his Pokemon didn't have the flying type or levitate, so I just kind of went die.
Ooh, fainted.
Yeah, I used foul play, which uses my strength stat or attack stat against me. Ooh.
Yeah. Once again, asking you to please remove the blue border.
What, you don't like the blue border?
No.
I don't think there's a problem
I'll
with
never
it.
get over it. There is.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm. It's a matter of taste.
Hmm.
And it tastes very icky, no good.
Oh, look, it's this guy. Can you guess what his type is? He uses a certain type.
Impossible. Impossible. How could I ever do that?
I'm gonna see if I can press a button. Hurrah. Hurrah.
There's a white one and a black one.
I wonder why.
I wonder why.
Have you figured out
Yes.
have you figured out what type of Pokemon this man uses?
Wow. How shocking. The nerd is using the electric type? What?
No, he doesn't use electric
What?
types.
No?
He's a steel type trainer.
Steel type. I wouldn't expect that with the blue going through his hair. I would have thought it would have been electric or psychic.
No, that's electric is what's her face? The one that people simp over.
Oh, there's like a VTuber in this game. Right?
No, the
Is that a
VTubers
different one?
the VTubers in Scarlet and Violet. In
No,
this
I thought, well, it's like a different one.
She's-
There's like a gym where she's at a concert.
yeah,
It's
she's
not a VTuber, but it's
she's a fashion model.
fashion model. Oh.
Yeah, he does have Beheme because I'm pretty sure Beheme was meant for him. So, and then the psychic. Do you know who the psychic type Elite Four member is in this game?
Nope.
She's from Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum. You remember the guy with the Staraptor in Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum?
Nope.
He what's his name? He's in like the Battle Factory thing at the end of the. Oh, it's got levitate. At the end of the thing. It's in the
But
post.
the only Pokemon games I have played is the first one and the most recent one.
Yeah, so
That's it.
basically he's in the Battle Factory. Eruption. Go. He's this normal type trainer in the Battle Factory. He's known for his Staraptor, and whenever you see him, he's with this young lady that he calls like Mistress Caitlin, right? Turns out she is yeah, it turns out she's the fucking she's one of the Elite Four members here. She's the psychic type Elite Four member. But she is a young she's like a young girl in Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum.
Is she grown up now, or is she still baby?
She's like 16.
Kind of baby.
Let me bring her up. Come on. Her name is Caitlin. She is in Pokemon Black and White. Where is the age? Because she's in the first Black and White.
Not the second.
Well, she's in both. His name is Darak. Darach. He's like she's like 2 years older. It's this chick. If you scroll down, you can even see Darak's sprite.
Ah.
She is baby.
Yeah, she's baby. For those in the audience who don't know, imagine baby with long blonde hair and a funny hat.
One of the versions of her sprite gives her like a darker hair color.
Hey.
As of... Okay.
You would never send in Ponyard.
Yeah, that's kind of a bad idea. That thing is also baby. So... Caitlyn is 14 in Pokemon Platinum. And she's probably 16 in Black and White. The wiki says that that it mentions that she's reached adulthood, and they're like that means she has to be 18. No, this is a Japanese game, so she's probably about 16.
Maybe. Is it like a given thing, or is it inconclusive? Either way,
It
doesn't really matter that much.
It doesn't. There. I just wanted to know. Her Black and White age is inconclusive. Her Pokemon Platinum age is conclusively 14. I will say, I don't think she's considered one of the grown women in Pokemon Masters. Yes, that is a category of character. I am being completely serious when I say there's a category of character called grown women, and it has everyone from Rika, the like 20-year-old Elite Four member from Scarlet and Violet, to it's got everything from Rika to the old lady in Pokemon. Like the ground type Elite Four member from Gen 4. It's got everything from 20 to that age, right? So I highly doubt, since Caitlyn isn't included, that she is any older.
Also depends on what they're, I don't know, choosing to call a grown woman.
Well, case. It's a category for like adult women is what I think the category's actual name is. Like in Japanese, I think it's just adult women. Don't ask me why that was a category that needed like a bond thing, because they've got a thing where certain characters get buffs when fighting alongside others, right? As like a bond effect, right? Well,
okay.
That's one of them. And I think it's classified under miscellaneous. It might be an outfit thing.
It could also just be like a localization thing.
Yeah, well, I think grown woman is localized. Because I think the actual thing is just adult. And I'm convinced the only reason they made that is so that they could draw the line where, like, this character is an adult, this character is not. Back off.
Maybe. I don't know. Again, it's all just guesswork at a point.
Yeah.
Dragon looks so derpy from the front. To be fair, all the Mons do.
A lot of them do.
It's the same thing when you look straight at a person. To be fair, I
Okay,
don't know if you don't see the nose. It's so a person looks so derpy. I
I'm
feel.
I'm going to say something really funny to me. Um, so it's really funny that when Charon's like, I need to get one of the heroes, you know, the heroes that were recognized by the dragons, he goes and gets N, not his best friend Hilbert, who, might I add, if I remember right, you can battle Hilbert and Hilda in this game. It's a double battle, and I think you bring Rosa slash Nate, right? Um, he he's like 20 feet away from where this is happening. He's like right next to Victory Road.
Okay.
So why did he go and grab N and not someone that he knows really, really well, right? Oh,
Just did.
oh yeah,
Oh, look at that model. Let's
yeah,
go.
I forgot about the fact that this game has cutscenes.
Those scream. Had the bulge where the hinge would be. That would have looked really cool.
Yeah. It's also something you notice when you look at it without, like, the hinge there. You can tell that they didn't just animate one big thing like they could have. They could have just made one animation and then just split it in two. Instead, they animated two
Got
different.
artsy with it.
They did two animations. One's on top.
Maybe they did.
No, because it doesn't
I feel
line
like you
up.
just do one. I feel like you just do one big animation and then
That
you cut it into two parts.
that's what I'm saying they should have done.
Render more of it.
But if you look, see, it doesn't line up.
Well, it doesn't line up because of the hinge.
Yeah, no, but but that's what I'm saying is like, unless it's like 50 feet up in the air from where the bottom one is, right? See, his neck doesn't line up with his body.
Well, his neck doesn't line up with his body.
No, you can't say it's because of the hinge.
You have a point.
Yeah,
It's not because of the hinge. That's just because of.
it's just not lined up.
But for some of them, it absolutely does matter.
Yeah. Also, you ready to want to see something funny?
Okay.
I forgot.
On a delay, so
I forgot about something very important about Kyron before I started this.
Spree. He goes.
I'm gonna walk up.
Go touch.
Wait, is it shiny?
No way, right?
Okay, give me a second.
Is it actually? No way you hit the. What's the chance of that?
A lot. Like really, really, really not. Let me bring up the models so that I
Who
can
is this
tell.
guy? Who is this guy? See, I think that is.
No, it's a slightly different shade of blue, I think.
Oh.
When it zooms in on its head, yeah, no, that's not shiny. If it was shiny, do you want to know how you can tell? The yellow thing on his head would be purple.
Let's see.
Kyrim is more of a purple when it's shiny. So no, that's not shiny. Which means I can do this without any worries.
What, you were gonna put it in a bag? You did?
No, I was gonna put it in a bag. Not the bag, though.
The M bag, some might say.
The murder bag. I'm so glad it used Slash, the special attacking Kyrim.
Well, that was easy.
Yeah. Oh. They re-released Darkrai Cyrus.
Like as a card? Or...
No, in Pokemon Masters.
I haven't played that game.
It's pretty fun.
Is that a phone game?
Yeah, it's... So, how it works is instead of getting Pokemon, you get trainers partnered with a singular Pokemon. Now, you can get the same trainer with multiple different Pokemon, right? Like, I think there's a Palkia Cyrus out there, too. Or, like, you can get Clodsire and, I think it's Whiscash Rika. And how you get them all is different, right? Oh, it's got Mummy. This is annoying.
By chance, is it gotcha to some extent?
It is to some extent. You can get some without the gotcha, but like the big guys. Now,
the ones everyone cares about.
Well, the super important ones, yeah. Now I will add, there is something they did introduce where you can get these like tickets from playing the game, and they give you big boy. They give you like a certain amount of tickets will give you a free what's it called?
Free pull?
Yeah.
We've been around gotcha people too much. Know that term? What's that?
I think that guy has Mummy still, so I'm gonna hit him with a Surf.
Kill that thing. Yeah, in the Mono Dark, how would you surf around? Would you just have like a...
In Mono Dark, when I get to this game in Mono Dark?
Well, we were talking about Gen 2 earlier. And
Oh,
I was
yeah.
thinking about that.
I wouldn't.
Yeah. You wouldn't. So you just have like a little guy to hold on to for that?
Yeah, I'd have to go catch a little guy.
Yeah. Throw out another funny guy.
Go Beyblade. Oh, it uses Poison Jab.
Epic battle.
Let's fight an epic battle. Spin around and spin the metal. Time for back down. Space for backing down. Beyblade, Beyblade, let it rip. Beyblade, Beyblade, let it rip. This is it. Get a grip. Let it rip.
Nostalgic.
Did you know that that series is on YouTube?
Is it?
Yes.
I didn't know.
Do you want to know what else is on YouTube?
What?
Magi Nation, Cubics Robots for Everyone, and Bakugan Battle Brawlers.
No way they got a whole ass Bakugan.
All 200 something episodes are on YouTube.
Nah.
Yeah. Do you want me to send you the playlist?
Fuck it. Why not?
Also, so is
Better to do.
Huntic Seekers and Secrets, and fucking.
Watch that show.
So is Dinosaur King's entire thing is on YouTube. Oh yeah, here you go. Oh, this is season 1. What the? Why didn't I grab the one I wanted? Give me a second. No, don't start playing. Okay.
It would never get claimed for copyright.
Could never. Here you go. Here's the right one. That is all 224 episodes of Bakugan Battle Brawlers.
Hooray. You know what I want to watch again?
What?
Sonic X.
Don't know if that one's on YouTube.
I doubt it. But we can always hope.
Did you know you basically can't watch all of that anymore?
Sonic X?
Yeah. because 4Kids made season 3, and so it's not on Netflix.
Nope. No Sonic X. It's a sad day.
You might be able
Oh,
to
wait.
buy it
Never
on
mind.
YouTube.
We're so back. We're so back. Hold on.
Did you find it for free on YouTube?
378. I don't know if that's the whole series or not, but it is a lot of Sonic X.
Give me a second.
From 9 years ago. Yep. Yep. That's the way.
Uh, so good news. If everything is going well, right? I may be able to start Pokemon Y today because I was making a new ROM.
Uh-huh.
Because the other one I have sucks. That's also why everything has been kind of lagging.
I thought it was because you were pulling up stuff on other websites.
Oh no,
Just setting up.
that's usually fine.
Okay. It's hard to call you this, but well, one of these games we should just voice act all the characters. I think that would be
Yeah.
fun in a way that would take forever. I think there's ever been an effort to try and voice act one of these games
Oh yeah.
from yeah. And it's hard because they already have established voices to some extent.
Yeah.
Like the anime. So gotta match those expectations.
Where did I put that? Where did...
Love seeing them out occasionally on your Microsoft DS.
Well, because there's a thing up that it reads from. Give me a second.
Oh, I think the 2DS that eventually came out. I think that well, like the wedge-shaped one, not the one
Yeah.
with the hinge. I think that one was only one screen.
No, it was 2.
Was it? I thought they only
Yeah.
did one screen for that one. But for the one with the hinge, I know they did 2 screen, but for the wedge,
Yes.
I thought it was just one screen, and then
No.
it was just really long.
Oh yeah, this is Ed's theme, by the way.
I love that you said that right as I got an ad. It's really good. Like, oh my marble. What the slop? Okay. On behalf of everyone,
we go.
Yeah. How fun.
I forgot he leaves his stick there.
Off he goes.
I might start lagging
Okay.
again, too.
Back to the video game.
Yeah, so you can... I don't think you can even catch Kyrim there, by the way.
No? Okay. Surprised he's just left the cane there, all things considered.
Give it a moment. I may be decrypting it.
So it's killing your performance.
He uses a lot of RAM. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, when do you think we're gonna be back to and then done with like Baldur's Gate?
The original Baldur's Gate?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a Wednesday game, so...
A Wednesday game.
Yeah. So probably after I finish Coliseum and XD Gale of Darkness.
So I bought BG3 the other day, so if you want a multiplayer, that could be kind of fun.
Ooh, that could be fun. I might have you,
I mean, I've not played it yet, but...
I may have you...
Hey, looking forward to it.
I may have you mod it. We'll have to see.
Okay.
Don't worry, it's super easy because modding support is basically a part of the game. Actually, it is now. I think the most recent patch did like a bunch of modding support for PC, and the next patch is supposed to put modding support in their console editions of the game.
Right.
Which is
yeah.
honestly Larian.
That's super progressive. Hell yeah.
Larian W there.
Beast as hell.
Yeah, so my plan...
So they're probably going to host and distribute the mods too.
They're gonna... No, they're putting a mod maker in.
Like, they're putting a mod maker in?
Yeah.
Damn, alright. Hell yeah.
Common Larian W there.
Apparently so.
I say common because, you know, they're also the company that has people 24/7 watching the forums for the game so that they can patch bugs and shit like that. That's right. There is literally someone doing patches for Baldur's Gate 3 basically as we're speaking.
It's like the scene from Toy Story 3 where the chimp is watching the cameras.
Yeah. Except 24/7 there is a patch being made to solve some niche problem that like 2 people in existence ever had, but they, instead of just going, oh, you guys are the vocal minority, they went, you know what, well, I'll fix that. Which is fucking W as hell right there.
Very great customer experience.
Oh, you want to know something else that's pretty pog?
What's up?
They didn't change the modding API from the alpha states of the game.
So it didn't break anything.
Well, so mods needed patches, but other than that...
Right, they didn't deprecate any functions, though.
Yeah.
Nice. Quality of life. So we can do the Baldur's Gate multiplayer. We can do the Elden Ring multiplayer whenever that comes around. So I've got to go through the game still. So I'm doing that right now. Well, not right now, but you know. So I just went ahead and finished up Ronnie's quest line. The altar. The Moonlight Altar. Yeah, he muted because someone came in his room. I bet that's it.
Yeah, I was muted. I was muted. Yeah. I thought I unmuted, but I missed the button. So what I was saying
is
my
streamer.
You're gonna find it funny. I've already beat the DLC.
Mm-hmm. No, I'd imagine.
Completely. So. Final boss took me 15 tries.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, don't really know why people were saying it was so hard. I didn't.
People play differently, you know.
Well, I didn't use the mechanic built into the game in order to make the game like supposedly like playable. There's like a whole thing where you're like, oh yeah, you're supposed to like use the shadow tree fragments to increase damage.
Make you, like, stronger.
They increase damage dealt and they increase damage mitigation for the DLC area only, right?
They actually buffed that.
Yeah, and they buffed it. I am shadow tree level like 10. I think maybe 13 out of 20.
How high does it go up?
20. Okay. And I do 4,000 damage a hit. Mm-hmm. I one-shot a few bosses at lower levels.
I mean, certain builds are just better than others. That's the way it is.
I'm running Dragon Communion. Now, if you don't know what that means, you probably should.
You're using the dragon spells.
I'm using the ones that have really slow wind-up. And while they do a bunch of damage, they're by no means good. The whole point of them is that they're bad.
It's good if it works. Oh.
I guess it works.
If it works, it's good.
Via technicality, it works. And by technicality, I mean the fact that it does a lot of damage.
Mm-hmm.
Who's DMing me? Oh, it's you with the monkey.
Mm-hmm. The monkey. Hey, go back in there and look at the globe real quick.
In there and look at the globe? I think that's the online function.
Yeah, I just want you to look at the globe. You don't need to touch it. Just look at the globe.
The fuck is that dot?
I want to see the model spinning.
The fuck is that dot?
What, just on there? That's the... No, that's the moon. That's the moon. They have a hovering moon above it.
What the fuck? Why?
Why not?
I like that you can see the giant chasm on the map before it becomes a giant chasm. That's really funny to me.
You mean the rock hole? Or... Oh, no, the chasm.
The place called the chasm is not a chasm. Well, it's a hole. There's a hole in the ground. But it's like... It's more of just a valley in the middle of a mountain. Oh, there's an X-ray drill. Yeah, but it's a valley in the middle of a mountain prior to Team Galactic showing up.
Me when my friends dig a hole in the beach, and then the Irish news stations report it as a cosmic event.
Is that a real thing?
Yeah.
Did that actually happen?
Yeah, no, nothing else happens in Ireland. Nothing else happens.
Oh, I forgot to mention something that's also nice about Pokemon Masters.
Yeah.
They give away free gems all the time. They give one day. They give
the special currency.
Yeah.
Premium.
They give 10 daily, 100 weekly, and then 300 monthly.
Login bonus or
just sim? Oh, it's 20. It's 20 daily. You just get in and you grab them. That's literally it.
Mm-hmm. They make you keep coming back is the idea. They'll get you into the app. And I can't wait until I can tell like an AI to do that for me. AI, go gamble in Vegas for me.
AI, go burn all my money for me.
I wonder about that. How long before like an online system would notice I'm using like a bot or an AI to like play? Like imagine if I set up a poker account and then had an AI play for me. How long do you think it would take?
I don't know.
I feel like that's not the worst idea in the world.
So, how old is Lorelei, do you think? From Gen 1. She's probably almost 30s, right? Though I think Agatha is 50.
Like the Office. I mean, probably like late 20s to mid 30s.
Lorelei, Karen. I don't think Claire's on the list. Give me a second.
It's okay.
Give me a second. I'm looking through characters. So here's the other thing. I think Hilda is 18. And I know Caitlin's not as old as Hilda. Sabrina's like 20. Maybe the grown woman thing is maturity. What?
Hilda in what?
Pokemon.
Just like Pokemon?
Yeah, Hilda's the player character from Gen 5 in the first game.
I mean, I look at Bulbapedia, it says 14, so I don't know.
Yeah, Hilda is one of the oldest. Yeah, so grown woman category. The character is considered a grown woman by the Pokemon Company are Lucy, Melanie, Sonia, Flannery, who I think is 16. But that's okay. Lorelei, Kalili, or Kali, Karen, Luzamine, who is like 40, Diantha, Rika, Cheryl, that's another version of Diantha, Nessa, Plumaria, and Glacia. Who is Glacia? What generation is Glacia from? Hoenn. She's the Gen 3 Elite Four. I thought she was Gen 2 for some reason. I guess she's 18. I thought Flannery was younger. But that's fine. So I guess Flannery is technically a legal adult, which also means that it's not maturity level, because Flannery is less mature than the player character of Pokemon Gen 3. So Caitlyn can't be 18. I like that Brock is considered a bodybuilder. Is that funny to you?
I mean, it sort of would make sense if he has to be like lifting rocks all the time, but like,
Brock,
not really.
Crasher Wake, and Lieutenant Surge are all considered bodybuilders. So is Kyawi. I think that's how you pronounce his name. The fire dude from Alola. Okay, who's considered a rock lover? It is Clay, Brock, and Grant. Rourke. So rock type gym leaders are all basically on here.
That's the archetype. Probably fighting as well.
It's Steven. Steven Stone. Cause he likes rocks. That's literally like his introductory sentence is "I like rocks" in Gen 3.
That's quite the cold opener.
Yeah, he's just like, yeah, I like rocks. That's my thing. I collect cool rocks.
Him on Tinder, message with him. First thing he says, I like rocks.
Basically, yeah, he's like, I collect cool rocks.
Honestly, good for him. I respect it.
I didn't mean to use Leer. I'm so glad he went for a toxic and missed. Undella Town? So, the list of characters that are listed under Undella Town do not make a whole lot of sense to me. That's a Pokemon. Shit. The characters are
Pokemon. That's a...
Roxy and Iris, which are like, I guess they show up in Undella Town once, maybe, in the story. What's her name? Skyla, I think her name is? Yeah, Skyla. The flying type gym leader. Alessa, who is the one we were talking about earlier. Caitlyn. Cynthia. Darek. And Chantel. And then I want you to guess who all is from Pallet Town according to the Pokemon Company.
From Pallet Town out of like what characters? Just any characters?
Just in general.
Probably like Oak, some of the rivals.
So
Mom.
Not Oak. He's not listed as a Pallet Town character. And before you say Oak might not be in the game, he's in the game. He has a Mew.
Maybe he's from the plateau then. I don't know.
He might be. It is red, blue, green, or I think her name is Leaf. Yeah, her name is Leaf. So it's red, blue, Leaf, and Ash. That's it.
I see. They have some of the older rivals, and then like the one from Let's Go, I think.
So the Let's Go characters are in
Because Green's from Let's Go, right?
no, no,
No.
Leaf is the female protagonist from Fire Red Leaf Green.
Like, but there was like there was like a third girl you found in like, Pokemon Let's Go. It was like in the Mewtwo cave.
That is Leaf.
That's Leaf.
Yeah, she is showing up from the original games. Give me a second, because I think I've just encountered another issue.
What's going on?
Waterfall.
What about it?
Oh no. Do you know how many ground types lay in Waterfall?
No.
Wooper. Wooper gets Waterfall.
Okay.
Mudkip gets Waterfall. Not even something I can get right here, right? Barboach gets Waterfall. Do you Oh, and Shellos gets Waterfall. Now, here's the issue with Shellos. Not obtainable.
Okay.
Wooper.
So what does this mean for the trout population?
Wooper is in Route 8. I might be able to get to Route 8. We're going to have to wait for that. And Barboach is in Route 8. So, if I can't get to Route 8 right now, I might have to do something drastic.
What?
The drastic thing would be catching a water type. Ooh. Ooh, buddy. Ooh. Assuming I need a water type. Or a waterfall. I'm gonna find, actually... Oh! There's a Pokemon here that I can catch. That's pretty pog, honestly.
Yeah?
It's
How many?
It's Golurk. That's it. It's the only Pokemon that spawns
You
here.
still take that?
Do I need... Waterfall? I might not. I don't know. Ooh, I don't know. Oh, also Onyx spawns here, but and Excadrill. But I already have those. Okay, what was my next? Oh yeah. The next thing I was gonna go over is the people considered veteran trainers. Are all the old people Clay and Looker?
Okay.
Why is Looker on this list? Who knows? He's got a Krogunk. That's it. That's his team.
All you need. All you need.
The battle partners are Marley, Cheryl, Silver, Lily. There is Courtney from Team Magma, May. Nate is on here. Emmett. I don't have his brother. One of the versions of Lance. Not all of the versions of Lance. Just one. So, one version of Lance. Nita and Evelyn from, I think, X and Y. Now, there's a category called Dragon Cousin. Can you guess the two people considered Dragon Cousins? I'll give you a hint.
So no.
I'll give you a hint. They're cousins.
Yeah? Nope, still don't know.
It's Claire and Lance.
I literally don't know who those are.
Lance is the Gen 1 champion, and Claire is the Gen 2 Dragon-type gym leader. They're cousins. That's really all we have about them.
Yeah, why would I know who they are?
Because they're relatively important people.
Are they?
Yeah. Lance is like a showrunner in one of the games. Ooh, energy ball. Ooh, another energy ball.
Hooray!
Hooray, yeah. Under knowledgeable, you'll be surprised. I'm gonna go over all of the people considered knowledgeable because it's kind of ironic to me, right? So there's Rika, of course. There is Professor Sycamore, of course. Sonia, of course. Norman, of course. Will, of course. Professor Kukui, of course. Those guys make sense. Then there's Thornton, who is also in of course. That's like his whole thing, is he's smart, right? Here's where it gets kind of funky, right? Diamond, or Lucas, Chris, and fucking Bugsy. Yes, the most knowledgeable person I know. Bugsy. And then the ninja family is Koga and his daughter. Pretty normal. Fancy ladies. This is what Caitlin is considered. She's considered a fancy lady. I would like to add that there is one fancy lady that is an adult. It's the chick with the bird that I listed earlier. She's a grown lady. The fancy ladies are Caitlin, Lily, I can't pronounce her name. It's like, the ghost type girl from Sun and Moon. Marnie, someone that I literally just brought up 10 seconds ago, right? And, what's her fucking name? The grass type gym leader from Gen 1. What's her name? Erica.
And Silicon City.
Yeah. Where the game corner is. Full circle. I don't think I've lost in a long time in this game.
Like, wiped out?
Yeah.
I mean, it happens from time to time, but it's not like... You know.
I think the last time that happened was when I was early game and getting hit by bug type moves at the second gym, where they'd hit me with a bug type move and I'd get wiped. Mind you, Gen 6 is going to be pretty hard because I gave it the setting. I just wasted so many items. I want everybody to know I just wasted so much. Do you want to know why?
It's okay. They can't hear you through the ad anyway.
Do you want to know why I wasted so much?
Why?
This guy, I'll fight him, and then he'll heal my entire team. What category did I bring up? Cook. Okay, that makes sense. So the cooks, Siegbold, and Mallow, you know, the two characters known for cooking.
Okay.
Rosa, but only one version of Rosa.
Well, they have versions, okay.
Yeah, because they have different outfits, and the different outfits have different Pokemon. Like,
Of course.
Rosa usually has her starter, but one of her holiday 2019, for that holiday, Rosa had a Delibird. You know who Delibird is, right?
Yeah, funny bird.
Yeah, it's a parody of the word delivered.
Me when I get my mail.
You get your mail delivered. Oh, and Marnie. It's also the Valentine's Day version of Marnie. Which makes sense why it's a cook. There's one here called Complicated Family. That is a character group. It's called Complicated Family. It is Giovanni and his son Silver.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's it.
It's kind of funny.
I assumed like Lily and her family would all be there, since her dad literally like disappeared one day, and turns out he lives on an island that grows beans that you can send your Pokemon to like help them out. That's where they go when they're in the PC
Send them to Bean Island.
Yeah, you send them to Bean Island. I'm a fool. I need to go back. I forgot to catch Golurk. I just kind of dipped.
You said that when we first got to this area, and then you forgot.
It's one of two Pokemon that spawns in this area, and I forgot to get it. Also gives me a second to grind some levels.
Did you just not encounter it, or did you kill all the ones you came across?
No, I've only encountered Bannets here because they have a 70% encounter rate, since there are two Pokemon that spawn here, Bannet and Golurk. Oh yeah, I was talking about the complexities of Lily's family. Her older brother works for Team Skull. Her mom went insane and runs the other evil team. She runs the Aether Foundation. And then she works for the professor. If that's not a complicated family, I don't know what is. Okay, and then contest lover. Can you guess who the contest lovers are?
No.
It is
Strictly impossible.
It's so easy. Give me a second. Canuck. The contest lovers are May, who in the manga is not a contest lover, it's Brennan. It is the lady from Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire that is literally known for doing contests. What's her name? So, Lysia, I think is the name of the other girl. Jasmine, Dawn, fucking Fontina, girl known for contests once again, and Wallace, also known for contests. I swear if this is just... Okay. I thought the observatory cousin was going to be legit just fucking Kukui. It is not. Oh. Ow. Signal beam hurts. It is Sophocles and his cousin Molayne. I've been told that I look exactly like Molayne. I would no longer look exactly like Molayne because I have long hair now.
Yeah?
Yes.
How long we talking?
I wear it in a ponytail.
Hell yeah.
So under old timers, there are 2 old timers. They are both from Gen 1. It's Agatha, the ghost type gym lead, or ghost type Elite 4 leader. And Professor Oak. Those are the old timers.
Multiple categories?
They can. Like I've said before, there's been a few that are on multiple categories. And like if you go to researcher, there's Sycamore, Cynthia, Coylane, the guy that we beat up earlier with his cling clang, Professor Oak, Bugsy, Kukui. Okay. He's just confused. Okay. Thank you, game. I didn't want any levels on him anyways. This guy is Swagger. This guy is Swagger Ironhead, by the way. It's like the most cancerous thing I've ever seen. Because it's stun. Stun Supreme is the whole point of it. Oh yeah, May, Bugsy, Sonia, Blaine, and what's his fucking name? Hop? Is his name Hop? Yeah. I cannot differentiate Hop from How because they are the same character.
They are, yes.
They have the same character arc.
They have the same, like, animation.
They have the same skeleton, yeah.
Yeah. The same guy.
And their name is the same.
I already didn't care about the first one, so why would I care about the second one? You know?
Yeah. Okay. What category is this? Poke athletes. The Poke athletes are Maylene from Gen 4. Ethan, Jasmine's back as a Poke athlete. Didn't realize that she flew all the way over just to be a Poke athlete. Whitney, which makes sense, and Faulkner. Fun fact, Faulkner becomes a cop. Wow, a max repel. Maybe I should use one sometimes.
Maybe.
By the way, never do. Never use max repels. I never use repels in general. I just get really frustrated that Pokemon are encountering me.
Well, who cares when you can just 5x, you know? It's just free experience at a point.
Oh, I just run away from them. I don't battle them. Oh yeah, and the Kalos neighbor category. Serena and Callum. Unova Adventures. Okay. At least this one has more in it. The Unova Adventures are Rosa, Hilbert, Nate, Hilda, N, Sharon, Bianca, and Hugh. That's the rival's name, by the way. His name is Hugh. That is his canon name. And it ends with an S. Oh no, it doesn't end with an S in this. It's just Hugh. I do love... So, Volknir and Flint have a custom, like, thing that they share. Do you want to know what it is? They are called the Sinnoh Bros.
Yo, wait, that's huge.
I think this one is the Nature Lovers, consisting of, surprisingly, it's not all grass types. There's only
Wow,
3 grass type leaders on the list. There's also the water type gym leader from this game, Brawly, because Chad Brawly moment. Lana, the what's her name? The ground type chick from Sun and Moon. Oh, and the bug type Elite Four member from from fucking from Sinnoh. Oh, and one of the main characters. Hoenn family. Yes, okay. Brendan and Norman. Who's considered artistic? Artistic has a lot of people, surprisingly. Every character
it's
that
a Pokemon game.
well, every character that works in the arts in the Pokemon franchise is an artistic person, apparently. So Roxy, Berg, Diantha, Nessa. Nessa is a model, by the way. Piers, Siegbold. What's her face? It does the photography. I think it's Viola. And Elsia, because that's a lot of them are artists. Don't worry, we're halfway through. The battleground foes. Just a bunch of Sinnoh.
You're kidding me.
No,
You're kidding me.
it's just a bunch of Sinnoh trainers.
Oh my god.
I'm
There's
not.
too many characters. There's too many characters.
Do you want to know who's supernatural?
Not really.
It's ghost trainers. Tate and Liza. The psychics. The people that have psychic powers. And Morty. And N.
And right.
I didn't realize N had supernatural powers more than the ones that he shows off in the game.
N?
Yeah.
That guy?
Yeah, N has
Really?
supernatural powers. Well, there's like a theory online that he's just a Zoroark. Which one is this? A
I
Gadgeteer.
just like to imagine every theory now in like the game theory about font just as like a thumbnail. I think it's really fun to do that sort of thought exercise.
The Gadgeteers are all the people that use gadgets, including Volknir and Cyrus. Just the one with Palkia, though. Did you know
No,
that
not know.
that Hilbert has a sweet tooth? Oh,
How sweet.
here's the other extra detail about the way Masters works. I'm gonna switch out Pokemon because I realized that I made a mistake. It definitely had Ice Beam, and I switched in a Dragon type. Water Absorb, Earth Power. The types are based on the types of moves it knows, and not on the Pokemon type. Meaning that you could have a Pokemon that doesn't have any stab moves, and it's considered a... Okay, he's just hit himself every time. Yeah, that was kind of BS. Yes, thank you for confusing me and then having me hit myself in confusion 10 times. Oh boy. Is this going to be the reset point because it sweeps my team?
Maybe.
Yeah, I think it is.
Ooh, womp womp.
I hope it didn't confuse me this time, meaning I win. I forgot Space Cadet was a category.
Well, why would it be? How many Space Cadets are there really in Pokemon games?
Well, let me bring it back up. Space Cadet. It is Steven, Tate, Liza, May, Brennan, and Zinnia. So, quite a few, actually. What's the next one? We're towards the bottom of the list, by the way. The Unovan gym besties are Alicia and Skyla. They're besties.
Besties.
Team Rocket forever. Jesse and James.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I forgot that they got added as like a limited time event where you could do the event to get Jesse and James.
Look, if there's one thing that's certain in this world, it's that Team Rocket's blasting off again.
Which one did I click on? Free Spirits. Can you guess who are the Free Spirits? I'll give you a hint.
Free spirits, like, are they actually...
Leon is a free spirit.
Or...
No.
Okay.
Things like Leon and Grimsley. Well, one of them has a ghost type. It's Phoebe.
Who's the loser? Who's the Pokemon leader in Gen? I don't remember which one. It's Sword and Shield, whatever that one is.
The loser?
The guy with like the cape and the crown, whatever that is.
That's Leon.
That's Leon. Yeah. Okay.
That's the champion.
Yeah, he's a loser. Like, if anyone was born to lose, it's that guy. But somehow he just keeps on winning. I don't know how.
Born to stall. Which one was this? Old colleagues. I only have one person that is considered an old colleague, and that is Sycamore. This makes me wonder who the other people considered old colleagues are. Oh, and then the Alolan Adventurers are Lily, the main two characters, and Gladion and Lusamine. And then the Galar Adventurers are Marnie, Hop, Gloria, and those are the only ones I have from the Galar Adventurers. I have Marnie, Hop, and Gloria.
Characters are in this game.
A lot.
Too many.
There's a whole dex list of them. I don't have Larry, and I'm so sad that I missed that event.
I mean, you might be able to get him again.
Oh, they come back. I also missed out on Riley, which kind of makes me sad.
My question with gacha games is always, it's great for the people who get them first, but at a point there's just too much content for a new person to really get into it. So how do they...
This is bad.
People to come in? What, the fight?
Yes.
Maybe.
No, you'll see. Oh, I don't have Proton either. Team Rocket Executive Proton. Are you ready to see why this is bad? This is what we're working with.
Oh, we're fine. We're fine. You got this.
He may be able to just Earthquake Sweep, but I know... Yeah. Yeah. What the fuck is this? There's a lot of characters I don't have.
You missed them, or you didn't have the money for them, or like you know.
I don't whale in gacha games.
Respect.
I think I've put money into one gacha game, and it was not a whole lot. Well, because I don't pull unless I want the character, really. And so if it's like, oh, this character's alright, I guess, I'm not gonna pull for them. Like, everybody was super excited when Sparkle came out in Honkai Star Rail, and I went, she's alright, and I didn't pull for her. Now she's one of the only characters I haven't gotten, because if I have just, like, random extra, I'll pull for people. Because Star Rail gives you too much, honestly. It's kind of intimidating how much free shit Honkai Star Rail gives you. Like, every 2 patches, it gives you a free 10 pull. Sure, you have to log in for 7 days, but you can
just log in. You just get it onto the application.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Like, that's the thing people have been laughing about, is Star Rail is super generous, and then Genshin is still the same old, and people are like, why can't you be like your brother?
Yeah, well, they were probably doing that to figure out how much people would be willing to take without being.
Oh yeah, people.
Without going rapid.
People pay so much in Genshin, but Genshin hasn't been changed at all over the years. Whereas Honkai dropped, and they're like, "Oops, here's more free stuff." Now it's not Wuthering Waves. So Wuthering Waves, they're like, "Oops, one person had a little bit of lag playing the game. Everybody gets a free 10 pull."
And from what I've seen, they're very generous with their stuff. And I saw 2 other guys playing, like, I think it was Zenless Zone Zero the other day. That game does not look good. Gonna be real.
It looks like kind of a more hack and slash version of Genshin.
I mean, I look at it and I'm like, it's alright, I guess, but like, I don't care. Like, it's just whatever. You know?
Yeah.
I think the design of it, like the artwork of it, looks really boring, and then the gameplay also looks really boring.
I like the design of everything. I don't like the look of the gameplay. Oh, do you want to know one of the most...
If I wanted to play it hack and slash, I just played like DMC.
Yeah, that's... People have been comparing it to a worse DMC. I was gonna say, do you want to know one of the most meta games in Pokemon Masters? One of the most meta teams?
What?
It is Ash, Red, and the main character from Pokemon Let's Go. It is 3 Pikachus, and it's 9 times out of 10 able to just one-shot an entire enemy team.
Okay, I can see why. That'd be worth.
They have 3 unique what's it called? Yeah, I can't use the same move twice in a row. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, they've got 3 unique moves to each of them that just do tons of damage.
Let's see.
Like I only have one of them. I only have Ash, and he's just like a one-shotter. That's like his whole thing, and he just one-shots people. Yes, I didn't need Waterfall to beat the game.
Congratulations.
Do you want to know?
Is it time? Is it big boy time?
I'm gonna see if I can beat the Elite Four. Oh wait,
Okay.
sell.
Elite Four, and then EMPM.
Maybe it might be X and Y after Elite Four.
I mean, we're 2.5 hours in, so.
Yeah,
you know,
but
do as you wish.
all 90.
If you got the time.
There's a 90% chance that I'll be out of town next week when stream time comes around. There's a chance.
Sitting again? Or
No.
Like on a vacation? Or
I'm going on a horse trip with my father.
on a horse trip?
Yes.
What's that?
We ride horses.
You ride horses?
Yes.
Like, are you going out to
A lake in the middle of nowhere.
the middle of nowhere?
Yeah. Do you want to know one of the the scarily strong Pokemon in Pokemon Masters?
Sure.
So Rika got released, right? She's a support character that does not die
Okay.
ever. Her whole thing is she takes 2 damage from any source of damage, and then she heals herself every turn by 67.
Hmm.
Uh Bye. Oh wait, let's see what the other guy has to sell first. It's Pokeballs. I'm gonna be a little under leveled, but this is fine. Give.
It'll probably work out.
Please tell me I have leftovers. Yes!
Okay.
It gets a hard stun because it's special attacker. But it's a special attacker that I left with a physical move because it doesn't learn any special rock moves. That I know of. I'm gonna go in here. Oh, is this... Are you ready for her to fucking perish?
Okay.
I can just I'll
Send it.
speed this up. Just crunch. Oh no, it used sunny day.
Okay. Me when the weather changes.
Oh yeah, if say someone one-shots my boy Pop Papotas, right? Do you want to know what happens if that happens?
What?
I send out like the most menacing dude on my team, which was my starter, who he
You what?
he has Moxie. I didn't mean to increase Chris's PP. Where did I put my full restores? Full restore. You think I have enough full restores to beat the Elite Four?
I don't know. It might be kind of tight.
I think that statue tells me which is which. Oh, I love this guy. His name is Grimsley. Yeah, Grell. It's a it knows attract? Oh no, that's it. Oh, it's not it. It ain't over till Greeklax says it's over. Do you know why he sends out his crocodile second?
No, I don't.
His
Is there a reason for it?
So the reason he sent out his crocodile second, and why he's usually programmed to do as such, is because if you led with something that had Moxie, you would have an attack boost. And he wouldn't be able to deal with the the hypothetical attack boost, right? And so he sends out Crocodile to lower the attack boost. Oh, there's Caitlyn. Are you ready for probably one of the quickest fights in the game?
Yep.
Can you guess what type she is? We've talked about her earlier, but could you guess her type?
I don't know. Sounds like a real tough challenge. I mean, really, it could be anything.
She did also send out something that is monotype.
know.
I don't know. This is another thing that doesn't have multiple typing.
It's a difficult challenge, man. Hard game.
Okay, I was like, is that not the final evolution? Do you think that this bird can live one of these crunches?
I don't know. I mean, birds do have hollow bones.
Yeah, it's made of paper. Oh, but it's gonna flinch spam. Ooh. It did win because it flinched every single attack. I'm not annoyed in the slightest. That is a 30% flinch chance, and it flinched 4 times.
I don't know. Should have rolled the dice better. And that's the way it is.
Can you guess what type this guy is?
But this guy, the guy with the what appear to be fighting type guys, I don't know.
Perish. I forgot that they took a historical site and turned it into the Elite Four.
Well, yeah, it's like if the I don't know, the Grand Canyon was one.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
Why does she have a Lapras? Redigan. Yeah, so she's supposed to be a dragon trainer, but most of her team isn't dragon types. Half of them.
It's just not what she's supposed to be then. Well, it's probably fine.
I like that she forces you up. She's like, go. Now. Did you see I unlocked easy mode?
Finally, beat the game.
So, I love the amount of disrespect Devil May Cry gives you if you start losing.
Mm-hmm.
And what I mean by that is, it just like, oh, you're struggling. Easy mode is now available, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it gets even worse when you realize that Devil May Cry's normal difficulty is easy mode compared to the normal difficulty in Japan. Did you know that?
Is it different for the regions?
Yes.
Okay.
They thought that it would be too difficult for the American player base. So they made the game easier in America. That's like playing Dark Souls, right? And dying a bunch and the game going, how about you try easy mode, right?
Mm-hmm.
But the game already being in easy mode. Oh, there we go.
Okay, so are we moving on to Pokemon Y or what? Because it's been 3 hours, so I understand.
Yeah.
Go to bed.
Oh no, I won't
It
be
might
going
be
to bed
tea
now
time.
anyways.
You like it? All right. I'm about done with like a Celeste run going through the game. Just been doing it in the background. But hey, it's chill. Hmm. So next time we'll be back. Actually, what are you doing on Wednesday? I guess I should ask.
Uh, usual stuff, such.
Which means the
Um,
duh.
Pokemon Coliseum.
That's right, viewer. It's Pokemon Coliseum. So
Viewers.
make sure to watch. You got a show. It's dot,
Oh,
and it's taking up the whole screen. That's awesome.
have I not used 3DS since I haven't used 3DS in a long time.
Haven't used 3DS.
Uh, that's not it.
Hmm. Got the gift in.
I think. There it is. Perfect.
All right. Great.
I haven't used it in a long time. So,
It should be okay. If you need to, you can just set it up again.
what game did it launch?
What?
It launched one that I've got to save on. Oh, this is. Oh no. Open Citra folder. Uh. Uh. So
Yeah.
it has...
As what?
So it's got a save someplace that it is pulling off of.
Okay.
I don't know where it
What's that
is.
save have?
It's my it's my Team Rocket run save.
Hmm.
See?
I see.
Give me a second. I'm gonna relaunch everything. Uh. Save data. Delete. Oh. I don't know which one I clicked on there. Oh yeah, so
Hmm.
for some reason
Yeah.
all of the versions of no, I know why. So like if I open so all versions of Pokemon Y share a save data
Okay.
because that's how Pokemon games work on the 3DS. Um,
So what? You just need to delete it then,
I need to
or at least just remove it and make it go to a fresh save. Is that the deal?
yeah. So new
All right.
folder. I have to close that. There we go. Basically, oh yeah, and it's even more cursed because it doesn't tell you the name of the game, the file location that I go into.
It doesn't tell you the directory it's in.
Well, so I can open up the thing, and then no, I didn't want to open. Give it a second. I opened something on accident. There it is. So, it gives it a serial code. So I have to cut and paste the serial code.
Okay.
And if you remember when we did the Pokemon Rocket one, it was super jank and laggy. This one is still
I don't know if I
kind of...
was here for the rocket one.
This one is still kind of jank and laggy. Welcome to...
Yo, what is...
I'm just gonna see if I can... Did I just name myself Dirt?
Or
No, I forgot an H. Um, I'm just going through and seeing if I can reduce any sort of lag. Let's see if that reduces lag.
a name like Dirt.
I turned off every shader option.
I see. So what? Is it just not? Well, actually, I don't know. I don't know. Not sure how shader compilation works for the 3DS.
I don't know either. I will say VSync doesn't work, so... Changed out of my pajamas. I'm relatively remembering the story for this game because I just played it in Minecraft recently with some friends.
Minecraft?
Yes.
What?
So there's a guy that recreates Pokemon games in Minecraft 1-to-1.
Okay.
Okay, so it's chugging, but it's not as bad as it was before.
Talking, but it's not vomiting it all back up, so I guess that's good.
Configure current game. Oh no, it's just constantly lagging. Give me a second. So yeah, so the first thing that it says to do is to disable hardware shaders.
Disable what?
Disable the hardware shaders.
Okay.
Now here's the other issue. I'm not running a Linux computer.
You're not, no.
Do you want to know why that's an issue?
For what reason?
It uses OpenGL,
Oh.
which notoriously sucks on anything that's not Linux.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that just sort of happens sometimes.
Yeah, no, that's... It's not even using, like, a large chunk of anything. I'm gonna... Well, it saved the game quickly. Which version is Citra Nightly? Let's try. We're gonna try something.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
What does VSync do exactly?
VSync?
Yeah.
It's supposed to match your refresh rate with the amount of frames you're getting so you don't see any screen tears.
If I turned off
That's the point.
VSync, would it, do you think it would run better?
It wouldn't ruin the stream. Do you think the screen would tear? I mean, maybe a little bit, but probably wouldn't be that bad. And really it does depend on the game, but it shouldn't be that bad. Especially not through stream, since that has other problems with it. You know, like loss through bitrate and more network related things, really. So you should be fine to keep it off. And if not, you can change it.
So I changed how it's doing things.
Yeah?
Oh my. Let's...
Okay.
No, that's even worse.
Hey, that's the way it goes sometimes, you know?
Yeah, so one of the things I was trying is that, you know how there's two versions, this Canary and Nightly?
Yeah, so you went for the more updated build?
No, Nightly is... So I don't have the most updated build, right?
Okay.
I need to get the most updated build.
Okay, so how long is that going to take?
Well, no, I'm not doing that right now.
Okay, so next stream,
Yeah.
we'll do the actual Pokemon thing. Cool.
Well, no, I'm trying it now. I might have fixed it. So I'm gonna try it on Nightly now that I've attempted it on Canary. So something that I've changed it to, so I changed it from OpenGL to Vulkan.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to see how that does.
Okay.
It's already better than when I changed it to software.
I mean, typically Vulkan works better for a lot of things, I find.
Oh, there is still some... You know, what if I... What if I turned all that back on? Uh-oh. So when I turn off shaders, it does that laggy thing. When I turn the shaders back on, it stutters. I can deal with occasional stuttering. I cannot deal with that lag. Okay.
Yeah?
I think the option here is obvious.
He would never be Big D.
I have to be. It's legally required.
Never be Big D. No, at best, you're D-Meister, if even.
Look at the boy.
I wonder who will choose.
And then after stream, I'm gonna like reset the thing over and over and over again and try and get the best Griglac, son of Griglac. Prof's letter. I wish I had known that I could change the Vulcan this entire time.
I mean, typically you want to use Vulcan.
Well, yeah,
If it's really just not working.
Unless you're in a Linux.
I mean, it really depends. No, even on Linux, I find using Vulcan works better for a lot of things. But that might just be my graphic card.
Yeah.
Or it might be the software.
Like, Vulcan pulls directly on my, on my graphics card. Oh, it's got Moxie.
Already? Nice.
Moxie is its ability, so that's something I won't have to redo.
Nice. Can you not set that beforehand?
No, you can't set what you're gonna get ability-wise. It usually gives you one of the primary abilities, so I think my options were Moxie or Intimidate.
Okay.
Ugh, what move was that? What the fuck move did she use?
Ember.
That wasn't Ember. I think that was Blast Burn.
Ember.
I think she used Blast Burn.
No, no, no.
So, do you want to know the funny thing?
Sure.
So, the version I have here that I'm using right now is 2016, right? That's what it's called. That's not when it came out.
Oh, okay, okay.
It is Nightly 2016. The final released version was 2104. So a little bit old of a release. And then the version that's I didn't mean to hit no. The version that oh, he's shaking. The version that is most recent is like version blah 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 blah, like 6 letters. So I'll probably get the newest version after I end stream, which I'll probably do after I Is this the Pokeball person? No. There's a Pokeball person. I'm gonna grab 10 for now. I know where this Pokemon is, I think. Yeah, I know where that is. I know where that is. We're just gonna kind of go, I think. I'm gonna see.
Hey, that's what you gotta do sometimes, you know?
We get a few ground types pretty early on. I think it's after the first gym, but before the others. Okay, so I can't get a ball toy. I like when it gives me a definite no, you cannot get this. Route 19. Okay, it's there, so that's a while. Did you know that Stunfisk learns Surf?
No.
Yeah, it does. Basically, I'll go about as far as I can, and then I'll go back and get Pokemon that I missed, probably, is what's gonna happen.
I mean, this is the lore dump episode, okay? It's just how it goes.
I might have to get myself a Wooper. Just because Woopers make me happy. Wooper can't be found anywhere in... It can't be caught anywhere in X or Y. It's a friend safari only, so I will likely give myself a Wooper, because I like Wooper. Oh! I get Bunnelby! Bunnelby becomes a ground type! This is great! I'm not stuck with only one Pokemon for the first gym! Can you believe this?
Oh, no I can't.
What? I'm not screwed forever and always? Pog. Wait, that's what surprises Shauna? She has a Pokemon in a Pokeball on her. That's a Pidgey. Dun 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 dun. That is a Scatterbug. I think I'll get to the next town. I think I'll... Yeah, I think I'll get to the next town. There we go. I think the first gym leader... Oh yeah, catching Pokemon gives me experience in this. I get to stop being on black 2, white 2, go to X and Y. Sort by, sort by ground.
Yeah, he finally figured it out.
Oh,
I was gonna see how long it took for you to change it.
Oh, I didn't change it yet, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you didn't notice, did you, the stream?
No, I need to change that, and then I never changed that. I said like 10 minutes ago, oh yeah, I need to change the stream, and then I never did.
Okay. Very cool.
I pulled out my phone to check where I catch ground types. And I know where Cubone is. I know where Rhydon is. I know where... Oh! I can catch Quagsire. This makes me happy, and I will not have to spawn one in. Did you know Swinub is uncatchable in this game? You have to get a Piloswine. Yeah. Stupid, I know. Phanpy is... You wanna know what's funny? I've never used a Phanpy on these runs. And I'll never get to until like super late on as Phanpy hasn't been obtainable for me.
Because of the way the game's been set out, or because of the challenges you've been setting for yourself?
It's because of how the game has been laid out. I get Nincada, just like in Gen 3, I can use a bug. Can't evolve it, but I can use it. And most of the time, like with Tyranitar, I allow myself to use evolved Pokemon that lose their typing. But the reason I don't with Nincada is because of the fact that Nincada evolves into something so strong. Nincada evolves into Shedinja, a Pokemon that cannot be harmed. Something that I might give myself, though, is a Numel. Numel is, in fact, Friend Safari only. That is, I might allow myself to have some of the Friend Safari only ones. But what I'll probably do is I'll go like one per gym. So like I'll get myself a Numel for the first gym, and then for the second gym I probably won't give myself one, and then for the third gym I'll pick a different one, like Drillbur or something like that. I think that makes it kind of fair, Because it's like, oh yeah, there's all these Pokemon in the game. Oh yeah, they're all in the Friend Safari.
We don't have any of those.
Well, you can use the
safaris.
You can use the Friend Safari because the friends that are considered for the Friend Safari are trainers that you battle in game, like NPCs. The only issue, right? The only issue arises is it is in the complete post game. Like it is after everything.
To us
yeah.
During the game.
And like I plan on doing the black and white. Did it just use toxic? It knows toxic?
That's the way it'll be.
Personally,
I would have just played around it.
I think that's the only move it can use on me. Is protect and toxic. But this was a stall set. That's terrifying. I don't know why it was built stall Pikachu, but you know. Yeah, I'm not really gonna do a whole lot of grinding here because I want to see if I get the upgrade to my thingy in the next town. Also, I might not need to update the game anymore, or the emulator, because it's running really nicely now.
Still good just to have it updated.
Yeah, I think I will update it, but I won't update it to like latest. I'll update it to final. If I can.
The latest stable release is probably a good bet.
Yeah. Well, final means like it's the newest version that they released officially. And since I use the nightly version, that's the one I'll grab. So the funny thing is the nightly has always run better for me, right? Do you know what the nightly version is?
It's just like a...
It's the experimental version.
Yeah.
There's the official version and the experimental version, and the experimental version has always been better.
Well, I mean, yeah, because it's more up to date in part.
Well, it's also the one that
yeah.
hasn't been bug fixed yet. Like...
Just because you're getting more improvements overall.
So, the first gym leader is level 12. I had someone come in and talk to me. And then I sneezed.
Popcorn again?
No.
Unfortunate.
Everybody in my household is going to bed. I just used Lear again. I keep accidentally using Lear. Though I did keep Lear until the end of the game in Black and White 2, until I switched out for Outrage. This was not because I didn't have something better I could teach it. I had better TMs, right? Like I had TMs out the wazoo. The reason is because Lear paired really nicely with the fact that it was Moxie. Because I could lower defense and then increase attack. It's the same reason I ran Screech on Onyx. I never evolved my Onyx, by the way.
No?
No. She's got a Pichu. Everybody get down. So once again, the first, like, the early gym is gonna wall me for an unknown reason for everybody. It's not because of the bug typing, right? Because usually that's what walls me, right? It's because of the fact that Viola has a water type move. She has a bubble. And I remember someone I was playing through the Pixelmon map with was really upset because she's like, I did everything right and the game punished me because her water bug type knew bubble. Because it one-shot his Fennekin. Because, you know, fire beats bug, except when the bug is a water type.
Well, clearly they didn't do everything right because they died.
I don't like Torment very much. It's good for PvP, but it's not a PvE skill. That's a little early to find a Super Potion game.
Right.
Not sure I'm comfortable with. Oh!
Okay.
So the reason I said oh is because,
There we go. The I beats list in a little over an hour and a half. We take those.
the what's list?
Celeste.
Oh.
Just went through the game.
I heard the IV list, and it's like, what? So,
The IV list.
yeah, so, interestingly, Burmy spawns here. I don't know if it's the right Burmy, so I'm gonna have to check to see if the right Burmy spawns there. Burm. Give me that. I have to actually go on a wiki. Burm.
Yeah.
Because I need to know if ground type Burmy can be obtained here. So
Oh.
Okay. So there's only one catchable form of Burmy, right? But if I can find a cave of some sort, okay, so I might be able to work with this. I didn't want to Bidoof. So I may be able to. Let's see. Sand. Does it learn Sandstorm? Level 40. Okay. Give me a second. Bunnelby moves. Level 20 it evolves and it learns. Okay, so I wish I hadn't killed that Burmy or run from that Burmy. Turns out in Gen 6, Burmy changes form based on the last location of battle. Meaning I need to catch a Burmy, get into a battle where Sandstorm is used, or I go into a cave or some sort of sandy area. So cave or beach. And have you seen what a Burmy looks like without its cloak?
No.
It's unsettling. You should Google it.
Okay.
By the way, it's a 10% encounter rate here. And it evolves at level 20.
I don't know, he's kind of silly.
You know what? I'll catch this one, even though this one won't work for what I need it for. And then I'll come back and I'll grind out another one. Name it Bug Lad. And one of the reasons why I'll have to come back and grind one out is because that was a male Burmy. Do you want to know what the issue with male Burmy is?
What is it?
It turns into Mothim. Which Mothin doesn't change forms. It's one of the only Pokemon in the game that still has a gender-based evolution. And by gender-based, I don't mean that they only evolve if they are a certain gender. I mean that what they evolve into is determined by their gender. I'm gonna see if I can get over here and get a cave. If I can find a cave. Because caves or sand will turn Burmy into Sand Cloak. Which actually, if I got past the first gym, I could go to a caved area. But I don't want to leave it up to chance. If you feel me. Come on, bite. Yeah. I still think I'm going to get myself a new Mal. Especially since I may not be able to level up my my Burmy. Oh. Wait. Wait. Oh, just cracked all of my joints. Wait, where's the Sandstorm TM? Shallow Sea. Shit. That's even farther away. I thought I was slick. Eli. I thought I was slick. Oh, he's deafened. He's deafened. Shit. Last Ellen. I'm gonna have to basically sweep with bite, I think. Yeah, this does not give good feels. There we go. I'm gonna go back to town. I'm gonna save. I'm gonna... Sure. Let's rate them. They're having fun, I think.
I feel like after what 70 plus days of subathon,